Ing. 10 years. I did everything right for 10 years. Showed up early, stayed late, got promoted twice. Did everything I was supposed to do. And every single year I felt more stuck than the year before. Not a little stuck, more stuck. My name is Tony. I spent a decade thinking I just needed to push harder. I was completely wrong. It took a friend named Rosa, a coffee shop, and a napkin with 2 lines drawn on it to finally show me why. This is the letter I needed at 28. Before I show you what Rosa drew, I need to tell you a story first. 2 lines, 4 boxes, 7 moves, that's what's coming. But it starts with 2 guys, 1 lake, and the lesson I understood way too late. 2 men, Ed and Bill, small village, no running water. The elders hire both of them to fix it. Ed goes out that same day, buys 2 buckets, starts hauling water from the lake every morning, sunrise to sunset. Hard work, good money, the village is happy, Ed is happy, Bill disappears for months, nobody sees him. Ed figures he quit, good, no competition. Then Bill comes back with a construction crew, builds a pipeline straight from the lake to the village, cleaner water, runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, cost 85% less than Ed's. The village switches overnight. Ed panics, buys more buckets, hires his sons, starts working nights, weekends, more people, more buckets, longer hours. But here's the part that still gets me. Ed worked twice as hard in his final years as he did in his first. And at the end of it, he had less, more buckets, less ground covered every single year. Meanwhile, Bill takes his pipeline to other villages, then cities, then countries, a penny per bucket delivered, but billions of buckets every single day. He made money sleeping, on vacation, sitting at dinner with his kids. Ed worked hard his whole life and died with money problems. Bill built once, earned forever. Rosa is Bill. And Ed, hauling buckets harder every year, hiring more help, working more nights, still wondering why nothing was changing. Tony, that was you. So, one question. Am I building a pipeline, or am I still carrying buckets? Now, don't take that the wrong way. Your job is not what's keeping you stuck. I used to think it was. I'd come home angry at my boss, at the whole setup. Thought if I could just quit, everything would sort itself out somehow. It wouldn't have. My paycheck was the only thing keeping me afloat while I figured this out. It paid rent while I was building. It bought me the exact same time Rosa was already using to build her pipeline. So if you're carrying a bucket right now, keep carrying it, but use the hours around it to build something that runs without you. That's the deal. Here's the map Rosa drew. 2 lines, 4 boxes. Left side, employee and self-employed. Right side, business owner and investor. 4 different worlds, different rules, completely different relationship with money and time. The employee, skilled work, honest work. The employee trades time for a paycheck, and what they value most is stability, security. Knowing the number hits every 2 weeks, you'll hear it in how they talk. I just need something stable. Good pay, solid benefits. I need to know my income is secure. Nothing wrong with that. Rosa was an employee, I was an employee for years. But Tony, one source of income, one employer, one decision that isn't yours. That decision goes away, your income goes away with it. And in most countries, the government takes 35 to 50% before you see a single dollar. You earn, get taxed, live on what's left, the self-employed. A lot of people see that problem and make a move. Go freelance, open a practice, start consulting. Sounds like freedom, it's not. They used to have one job. Now they have 10, billing, marketing, sales, operations, customer service, and they have no idea how to do most of them. The consultant always behind on invoices. The dentist whose income goes on vacation every time she does. The shop owner who hasn't fully unplugged in 3 years. They didn't escape work, they married it. Tony, I know you've thought about going freelance. Not yet. Not until you understand the difference between owning a business and owning a job, because right now, you don't see it. Same tax hit as an employee, 30 to 50%. Stop showing up, money stops. This is just Ed with more expensive buckets, the business owner. Forget the tech billionaire. Think about the person who owns 8 car washes in your city, small company, 40 employees. A business owner doesn't own a job, they own a system. That system runs whether they show up or not. Quick test. If you stop working tomorrow, would the money stop? If yes, you're on the left side. Doesn't matter what your business card says. Business owners have other people's time. You have 24 hours. A business owner with 20 employees effectively has 20 times that. That's how the right side scales past anything one person can do alone. On taxes, 15 to 25%, sometimes less. Not because they're cheating. A business pays tax on what's left after expenses. Earn, spend on the business, then pay tax on the remainder. An employee earns first, gets tax first, then spends. Same country. Same laws. Completely different sequence. Tony, Rosa crossed into this box at 31. I watched it happen with my own eyes and still had trouble believing it. The investor. The investor makes money with money, not through effort, not through managing systems, through ownership. Their tool is OPM, other people's money, bank capital, other investors' money, used to buy assets that generate returns. Here's how the taxes work at this level. Borrowing to buy isn't income, so it's not taxed. When they need cash, they borrow against what they own instead of selling it. No sale, no taxable event. A surgeon pulling 60-hour weeks pays 45% in taxes. An investor who never sets foot in an office can legally pay close to nothing. Same country, same laws. In different game entirely. The tax code isn't broken, Tony. It's working exactly the way it was designed. Governments need businesses built, workers hired, capital put to work. Employees don't do that. The code rewards whoever does. For the first time in your life, choose to be one of those people. Rosa laid all of this out on that napkin. I told her she was wrong. She just ordered another coffee and let me work it out on my own. Now you know the map, but knowing the map isn't crossing the border. Rosa made 7 moves to get there. Here they are. 1. Stop buying liabilities. Start buying assets. Simple. A liability takes money out of your pocket every month. An asset puts money in. Your mortgage is in your liability column. That same mortgage is in your bank's asset column. Car loans, credit card balances, subscriptions you forgot you have. Each one is you paying into someone else's income. Rosa cancelled her car lease at 28. Took the subway for 2 years. Put $400 a month into a brokerage account. I bought a new car that same year. Thought she was being cheap. She was being strategic. Tony, your car is beautiful. Your future is paying for it. 2. Find a mentor. If you decided to climb Everest tomorrow, the first thing you'd do is find someone who already made it. Someone who knows which routes kill people, what mistakes beginners always make, what conditions to avoid. You'd never just start climbing and figure it out as you go. But that's exactly what most people do with money. I did. 3 years grinding on my own, making every mistake available. Mistakes I could have skipped with one honest conversation with the right person. Rosa paid for 6 months of mentorship at 29. Instead, it saved her 5 years going the wrong direction. Stop trying to climb the mountain alone. 3. Get out of the lifestyle trap. Here's how the trap works. You get a raise, buy a better car, move somewhere nicer. And suddenly, you absolutely cannot afford to lose your income. Every raise is a test, Tony. It's asking, are you building a bigger life or a bigger cage? Rosa got promoted at 30. Didn't change a thing. She put the entire raise into investments for 18 months straight. Her co-workers thought she was odd. Now they ask her for financial advice. 4. Win the fight in your head. This is the one nobody talks about. And it's also the one that stops most people before they ever really start. Changing how you make money doesn't just feel uncomfortable. It can feel like something is genuinely wrong. Like you're making a mistake. Like you need to stop. Rosa almost quit 3 times in her first year. The anxiety was real, physical. She kept going by doing one small thing every single day, even on the day she didn't believe it mattered, especially those days. The discomfort isn't a warning, Tony. It's your brain adjusting to a new version of who you are. Keep going anyway. 5. Build a system, not a product. Can you make a better burger than McDonald's? Probably yes. Can you build a better system? That's where it gets quiet. Wealth doesn't come from products. It comes from systems. Next time you're at McDonald's, stop looking at the food. Look at the trucks arriving on the exact same schedule every morning. The training manual that gets a new employee in Tokyo saying the exact same things as one in Dallas. The whole machine running without the founder anywhere near it. That's the actual business. The burger just got it started. If your business stops the moment you stop, you haven't built a business. You've built a job with extra steps. Rosa's first business failed. Every decision ran through her. Her second one worked because she built it to run without her from the very first day. 6. Learn to invest. For real, people always want to know real estate right now, stocks, crypto. Honest answer. Depends on whether you're a good investor. A skilled investor makes money across all of them. An unskilled one loses money across all of them. The investor is the variable, not the asset class. Start at level 4. Take control of your own money first. Make your mistakes now, while the stakes are small enough to survive. Rosa lost money her first 2 years. Said every single loss taught her more than any book ever did. You cannot manage other people's money if you can't manage your own. 7. Use the hours nobody's watching. Here's the real gap between people who build something and people who don't. It's not salary, it's not education, it's not connections. It's what you do with the time when nobody's expecting anything from you. Rosa listened to finance podcasts on the subway both ways. Read during lunch, turn dead hours into building hours. She didn't add more time to the day, she just charged the same hours with a different purpose. I had those exact same hours, Tony. I aimed them at Netflix. Every night. For 2 years. I'm not proud of that. But I'm telling you because it's true, and the truth is the only part of this that's actually useful. Your boss's job is not to make you wealthy. That's your job. And it doesn't happen at work. It happens in the hours before work, after work, and on weekends when everyone else has fully checked out. That's the letter. Everything Rosa knew that I didn't, you just got it too. Rosa texted me last week, Tuesday morning, 11 a.m, wanted to grab coffee. No rush. I had a meeting. She didn't have to be anywhere. She's not smarter than me. She never was. Same city, same first salary, same 24 hours. The only difference was what she understood about money and how early she understood it. You just got that same understanding. So here's the question I still think about every time I get a calendar invite I can't say no to. Am I building a pipeline or am I still carrying buckets? You already know where you stand. Now you know what to do about it. If this changed how you see money, subscribe. I'll keep making videos like this. Drop a comment and tell me which quadrant you're in right now. No judgment, just be honest. I read every single one. And if you want to keep going right now, I've got 2 videos up that go deeper into everything we just covered. Either one is worth your time.